The uncertainty in the election, what does that mean for the third sector?
Well, I think that all of the parties going into the election talked a lot about a vision of greater third sector involvement in delivering public services, and to that extent I think there are a lot of people in the third sector, of whom I would be one, who see this potentially as a time of great opportunity. And certainly organisations like Rathbone are working with people who generally haven't benefited from the kind of investment that has been seen in the public sector in recent years. But that said, there's clearly a huge challenge for everybody, because irrespective of political party, people are talking about massive spending cuts right across the board. And there's clearly got to be an issue about what degree of impact those cuts will have on the work that organisations like Rathbone does, as they will impact on schools, hospitals, colleges, universities and others that are involved essentially in providing public services.
How are you going to plan the next couple of years with this level of uncertainty?
Well, I think that certainly in the environment that we work in, there is a whole other trend, I think, in government towards localism and towards devolving decision-making about commissioning of services to people in local government. And I think that in the first place, what one has to be aware of is that much of the impact of what is decided in terms of public spending will be played out in local decision making. And so from our point of view, we are devoting a lot of time right now to really trying to get close to commissioners in local authorities to understand exactly what their thinking is about what they need, particularly for young people in their areas. And I guess I see it being very important for an organisation like Rathbone, organisations like Rathbone, to really understand what local decision makers, particularly local politicians, local officers, are dealing with in trying to manage a cuts agenda at a local level. I mean, clearly, having said that, there is a risk, as has happened in the past, that faced with the need to make significant spending restraint decisions, people at local government level then start to retrench and take services back in house, as it were, rather than look more creatively perhaps at the opportunity for developing partnerships with organisations like Rathbone that I think can provide a more responsive, economic, cost-effective service.
Richard Williams, thank you very much.